let's say I have a number num equals 275 dot let's say 567. This is the number. Okay, now if I want to print only the integer part of it, okay, I should not display the decimal part of it, let's say. So there are some methods to do it. That's what we are going to see, how to format a number to display in a particular format or particular way. Let's say if I want to just print the integer part, I can simply give print uh, round of round of num. If we give round of num, this is going to print only the it will round, it will only print the integer part of it. Okay. Similarly, I can give print round of num comma 2, let's say comma 1. So now what's going to happen is uh, it is going to round it to 1 decimal. Okay, so 1 decimal has been rounded. So that's what round function is, which can be used to round an integer. Now, similarly, I can also use I have here num. Okay, so num is a variable there. So let's say I use an f string. We use an f string here. Use an f string. F. Okay, the nearest, let's say, nearest integer is, then I give a curly bracket, and then I'm trying to just give 0 dot f. Now, what is the variable name num here? So I just use some num. Num is this, and now if I try to run it, so now you see the nearest integer is 276, it is coming. This is the second way of doing. Either you give a round function. Okay, if you don't want to use round function, you can use something like this in curly braces. You give the variable colon and then give dot decimal 0. F means it will round to the nearest integer. If I give, let's say 1f, it is going to do the 1 decimal. Okay, this is another method to format a number based on the decimal value. Okay. A third is, if you don't want to give here number, just give here dot format. Okay, so if you use a format method, still you can achieve the same thing. Format of num. So format of num I'm giving the nearest integer is colon dot 1f decimal 1f, then dot format. Okay, now in this case, what will happen? It is going to format the whole that particular thing what we are giving in the curly braces. So this is the string from here till here, okay, f string, which is going to format. Sorry. curly braces here and we move from here dot format. So now what happens? So this whole thing that we are using, the whole string that we are using here, the nearest integer is, and then we are giving it in this particular format. Okay, and whatever we give in that particular curly braces should take place and should display as the desired output. Okay. There is some issue over here. It's taking some space. Let me this. Okay, it's working. No syntax issue. So here, so this is the variable name num, and then we are printing the whole string. And here we have given instead of num colon 1f, we are giving dot format function. But these three ways we have seen. One is that round method we can use, or second is we can just use a num variable num here and then give 1f or 0f. It's going to print that much of decimal. Third method would be to give dot format. Okay, so these are the ways we can display the number in a respective decimal format. If it is 0f, it's going to print no zeros. If you give 1f or 2f, two two decimal will be printed. Now, similarly, I can give here a percentage. Let's say if I want something in percentage, you can give a percentage. So now what will happen is the whole string will get printed with the percentage symbol attached to it. Okay, and I give 1f, that's why one decimal is coming. If I give 0f here, this is going to display no decimal. So nearest integer is 276%. Okay, so this is the another way of formatting the number. Okay, so if you want percentage, just give a percentage along with this. So percentage will be displayed. All right. Now let's say I have a number 25. Okay. Now I want to display this number with some leading zeros. Okay. So some zero should be given with the leading zero. This should be printed. Okay. Now for that, what you have to do is you have to use a particular format there. Okay. Use a particular format called colon. You have to give 0 greater than 6d. So let's say I give something like this. Okay. Uh, so num has the value 25, and if I just try to format the num by giving this particular attribute colon 0 greater than 60, if I give something like that, it is going to display in 6 digits. Okay, and whatever number is there left, I mean left side is going to add that many number of 0. Okay, so let's say I'm giving here as 4. Now it is going to display 0025. It has just added that many leading zeros to that particular number. So this way we can add or format a number by giving leading zeros. So all these are just we are trying to format the number in various ways. All right. Uh, What if I want to display a currency, the number? Okay, so let's say number is 25, I want to display $25 or rupee 25. So in that scenario, we'll have to format the number in such a way that currency is getting displayed. Okay. Now for that, we have to use a module called locale import. Excuse me. That is a module which we need to import. Okay. And then basically we have to set the there is a way to do that. You have to set the current local zone into a different format. So this is the code for it. So I'm trying to I'm trying to set the local into this format, ENUSUTF. Okay, this is standard template, standard variable that we get. This is just the syntax which we will have to remember. I've just copied pasted because of that, just the syntax. And now once we set the local to this ENUS, okay. So now I can easily display any number into that currency. So if I give local.currency, so let's say I give like this. Let's see, amount, if there was an amount variable, let's say amount equals 2750 let's say, and I give uh, locale.currency amount, and then I try to print num. It is printing me that number in a dollar format. Okay. So because that set local I've changed into ENUS, and because of that, now the currency that we are going to convert, the amount will be converted into the currency, and that is what is getting displayed. Okay. Now similarly, if you want to display, let's say, Indian rupee, I can change it to IN. That's it. Okay. Yes, instead of this ENUS, I can make it ENIN. So that's about the how to format um, a number. So you try to format a number by giving decimal. If you want something in decimal, let's say decimal 1 or decimal 2, we have tried it. And that means we have various method to do it, right? So we have tried using format method. Also, we have tried using the curly braces. And then we have also tried giving percentage. If you want a percentage symbol to a number, we can do that. And then we've tried the printing of the currency. And also, we have seen how to print leading zeros. Right? How to print leading zeros. We can use a format there which I showed you, which is greater than 6 that I have tried. And all these notes, if you want, just ping us or reach out to us. Uh, uh, we'll share that. This program that I'm running, we can share, or you can also watch this.